face front. So I'm on Roaccutane, been on it now for, I think I've been on it for like 3 months now, guys. You probably remember one of my first vlogs where I said I was just starting to take it, how they made me feel, like rubbish, and what my skin looked like. It was like red dots and like whiteheads and stuff, like literally like everywhere. My forehead was like lumps, like you could just see lumps down the sides here. So this is what I am, fresh face, completely nothing on. I don't know why I looked like, oh my god. You know, like when you think you're bleeding and you're like, it was like that. So I'm going to do this horrible thing where I come close to the camera so you can see. So, can you see I've got some here? Mainly, I've got a mirror behind so we can see like where my main patches are. So down here, and obviously the sides, and a lot of things you can see is like my freckles as well. Like, I don't know if you can see. Like, you can see my freckles now, and you can never see my freckles before. So obviously I'm going to carry on wearing makeup like when I go out and stuff, because I like looking a bit prettier, but that's because I think I feel and look prettier with makeup on. That's not because I'm saying makeup makes you prettier, because I personally don't think it does. I think I feel prettier. Society can say what they want, whatever, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and we all know that. So yeah, I've got a couple more months left of these tablets, and hopefully it'll be completely clear, and I'll feel a lot, what's the word, happier, just happier in general, yeah. So yeah, bear with me, guys. So I did a Q&A for like, I think it was my last video, but 2 questions came in after I'd already like started editing and uploading, which was really annoying, so I'm going to answer them now. So sorry that it's taken like, I think a little bit of a week extra. Okay, so Gary has said, okay, to be serious. Okay. When and what was the moment when you thought enough was enough and decided to take control and change your life and set you on this health and strength journey? That's a really good question, actually. I think the moment where I was like, okay, like, enough is enough, it didn't happen, like, straight away. Like, it didn't happen, like, there wasn't, like, a moment where I was like, this is it, I'm gonna, like, change. It happened really gradually. So, I think the obviously you guys know probably a lot about the bullying side of things. So throughout school and into college, I was bullied for being skinny. You know, I was born skinny. Literally, I did everything. I ate and I ate and I ate. I ate bad foods. I ate good food. Well, bad foods, good foods, whatever, moderation. I ate foods in excess. I would eat so many carbs. I think it's called Complan or something. It's like a meal replacement. I used to eat them on top of my, you know, drink things, and it was just, I did everything, like, and I tried to put on weight, nothing. I used to get called anorexic when I'd be sitting there, like, at high school with my pasta king pot, you know, eating my food at lunch, and I get called anorexic rat. I mean, you know, anorexia is very different to being skinny. It's an actual disease of the mind, and it's completely different. Being born a certain way isn't having a medical condition. So I got to college and I was still the same. I couldn't do anything, and I was dancing. I did you know, dance all throughout college. That was what my course was in. So I was always on the go, always dancing. All throughout my life since I was 3 I was dancing. So I was always burning calories as well. So it was like I was burning calories but eating but still burning calories. And I remember a lecturer saying to me, there was a pillar, and actually you guys, if you're watching it from college, will probably remember this moment. I stood behind the pillar and I disappeared from the pillar, or don't turn sideways, you know, we can't see you. And I laughed, and at the time I laughed. Inside, it cut me. It absolutely killed me, and I'd go home and be very, very upset about it. So I was like, well, what can I do? I eat everything I can possibly eat. You know, I can't help dancing and burning off calories, but I eat what I can eat for recovery. What can I do? So I then went through a big breakup. I was with someone for 5 years from the age of 14. I went through that breakup, and going through that was really, really hard. And then that kind of made me like, okay, look, I need to take control of my life. I need to do something. I need to better myself. You know, this is my chance to kind of live life how I want to live it. So I was like, okay, so what do I want out of life? And the first thing was I want to put on weight. I want to have the figure and physique that I want. So I was like, well, I eat already. What else can I try? So I started going to the gym. One, to get my head straight, and I wasn't on the treadmill. I started picking up weights. Didn't know what I was doing at all, but picking up weights to try and vent out some anger, some hurt, some upset. I was heartbroken. And to also try and build a bit of muscle, thinking, well, if I build a bit of muscle, maybe I'll put on a bit of size, because muscle is, you know, it worked. Started putting on size, and loved it, absolutely loved it. I was like, oh my god, I'm starting to like feel womanly a bit more, you know. I wasn't just so straight up, straight down. So I loved it, and I think the turning point was kind of there, where I realised that actually I can do whatever I want, and it's working, and I'm no longer skinny, I'm now slim and athletic, and I'm doing what I want to do. And the motivation that came from that was the time when I was like, do you know what, enough is enough, you know. I can do whatever I want to do, the same as anyone else can, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do anything I want to do in life. You know, I've had this rubbish, I've had this crap, no more. It's my life, do what I want. And I think that took me into adulthood. So yeah, teenagehood to adulthood, all throughout everything, the whole journey, the whole way through, I've gone, enough is enough. Even still now, I have a low motivation. I'm like, no, hang on, I'm done. Like, I will, you know, if every single day has to be a fresh start, that's what it takes. That's what it takes to keep me motivated. But yeah, so I think that's when it was. It was the end to the bullies, and it was the start of my life. Me in control of my own life. No one else. Okay, next question. Let me unlock my phone. Do you like my phone case? It's Iron Man. Okay, from Anthony. How often do you carry out the same plan, and when's a good time to change? You put 6 to 8 weeks with a question mark. With my training, I find it very odd, because I've done so many trial and errors. Like, I've just tried all sorts of things. What I have found works for me is that, for example, I will spend 1 week normally training for hypertrophy, 1 week training for strength, 1 week training for like endurance. So my rep ranges will change. So for that 1 week, all of my training will be sort of 6 reps for strength, everything. Then the second week, I do the same, you know, I do back and bars or something like that, or I split it down. I'll do the same split, but I'll then train between 8 to 10 reps. And then the third week, I will then train 12 to 15 reps. So the split muscle group split is the same, but the reps have changed. And then I go back again to 6 reps, and then yeah, so every week is actually different. But then what I also tend to do is that sort of every 6 weeks, I'll change what I'm doing. So I won't do legs on a Monday, I'll do legs on a Friday, yeah? So it kind of like, it's like this, it's like a rotating thing, I change it around. One thing I do often do as well is sometimes I train the same body part twice a week. So I'll do, say, shoulders on a Monday and shoulders on a Thursday. Shoulders on a Monday, I will do, say, 4 exercises, or even 3 exercises sometimes, and I do, say, 4 sets, 1 working set. No, 1 warm-up set, 3 working sets. Sorry, long day. So say on a Monday, if I did front raise, lat raise, upright row for shoulders. Then on the Thursday, I may choose to do different variations of that. I may do a different shoulder exercise, or I may kind of do superset rather than doing individual front raise, individual lat raise. I may do superset front lat raise. So I kind of do like a slight shift, if that makes any sense. I think it does. So I'll, within the week, make variations. Then every week make a different rep variations, and about every 6 weeks make muscle group split variations. If you need any more answering, if I haven't, because I'm not great at speaking it, let me know, message me, and I'll kind of write it out, because I know I'm not great at speaking. Thanks for your question.